Hello folks, Killface of Baylor here. Today we are going to play as paragraphs of Baylor, as per usual lately. Okay, so we actually don't have an X up. Yes we do. Okay, there we go. So, here we are. The gladiator quest that I just took, right? We're in the castle, here, as you saw, right? And then we're going to run up this way. Now here, there are a couple important things when you get to the level where you can do the gladiator, which is level 20. One of them, this gladiator respawns relatively quickly, so it's not heavily contested. It should normally be up, so that's a thing. And then another thing is that there's a shop up there, and there's a couple interesting features of this shop. I don't know if I can show all of them, but basically what we're going to get is some skills. First of all skills that are in this shop are 5 gold, no matter what class you are, etc. Right, this is no value because they don't want you to be selling rare items out of the circulation of the population. Okay, so this is not a good place to sell weapons, and I'll show that in a second. But things that are not weapons, right? Oh, that's 1 gold no matter where you go, and so is this. I only have 1 gold items. That's disturbing. Okay, I can't show you. But the point is, this is normally going to be good almost regardless of where you buy it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and buy Shield Bash. This is not the most useful skill, but at 5 gold, it's still kind of a bargain. And these are all skills that I already have that I got from my quest. So don't just buy everything, because you could be wasting 15 or 20 gold. Which at this level, it could be useful. I'm 1,000 gold ahead because someone gave me 1,000 gold. So, there's that. And I'm going to get 100 gold when I kill this guy. Now, this guy is easy to kill. For almost every build. You can pretty much auto him and win. The thing with the gladiator, they do very little damage, and especially once I throw my armor on, they're going to do very little damage. And then on top of that, they have ridiculous high HP to pretend like it's a challenge. It's not really. But see how there's a rogue merchant there. There's a ranger merchant there. There's the druid one. Mage and warrior. We had to come up here once before. I'm going to run a little test here. I think, well, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, I actually think using, in a long fight like this, it might be smarter to use the level 1 giant swing if I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it through the fight, but I know I can auto my way through the fight. So we're going to do this, and hopefully that won't gray out my protective stance. It didn't. Okay, so now we're going to let protective stance cool down, because that's what's keeping me from getting hurt at all. There's a good chance that time-wise it would have been faster to do something different. But this gives us a good time to look at some consumables that we've got from daily quests. You won't have necessarily this many consumables, but maybe. Okay, so this actually boosts your energy regeneration. We're going to go ahead and use it, and we'll let you see what that is. What that means is my in-combat energy regeneration should go up, right? So look at my stats. I went down to 0, I guess. No, I went down to 1, and now I'm back up to 11. What this does is it lets me go back to using my skills, because I'm regenerating some energy as I go along, which is quite nice. Let's look at some other things. This is going to boost my attack speed. See how fast I'm attacking? You can actually kind of gauge this by the actual animation. It'll speed up the animation too. Notice the timer between the animation is now sped up. Right, these ones are going to be a little bit less obvious. This is a super combination potion. We do not want to use this yet because it's very useful, and I'll show it in a separate video. If I die, all of those potions go away, so that adds 500 health, but I don't need it. Also, if I'm missing 1 health, it will let me use it. This armor potion I'm also not going to use because I want to use it later. And this elixir of haste, it boosts by 25%. You can actually get a super or heroic elixir of haste, both of which do significantly better. Haste is attack speed only. It is not movement speed. I actually still run at the same speed. There we go. So we're going to actually use the ley stone to get back where we want to go. You can do this once per day. And there's some XP and some gold. Seen that guy around a bit, but not really sure it. Okay. Now, we're going to go look at maybe some... No, none of this. None of this. We don't want to go needing to increase our fast travel limit. So first, alright, when you get a skill drop or whatever, you're going to use it like this. You won't be able to use it if you already used a skill. Now, the way that this particular skill works, I can actually level this up so it's effective for me, and it might be a good idea in my situation because I'm running with a shield still. So you have to be using a shield, and it does a little bit of damage, but the more important thing is that it stuns for 5 seconds. This is below level 15. Now I can show you this without actually applying the skill points. See, I can move it up and down until I hit OK. See how the damage is going up, but more importantly, that level is going up by 5 levels, right? If I go down, it goes... And the 5 seconds doesn't change, but the energy cost does change. So this could actually hit up to level 40. The important thing here is that if you had the skill double attack, it would be a better option for the same, as from a DPS perspective, it would do more damage, but it'd be a better option for the same point cost. And because I'm level 24, I actually don't need this for any higher than level 30. My opponents should not be level 30, should not be above level 30, although if I remember correctly, Ranger Darien will be level 32, so I would need to put it up to 40. So doing the quest, this isn't a bad idea. The reason that people don't carry this while they level is eventually you will not be using a shield, hopefully. You'll be using a luxury offhand axe or dagger or something. So, you know what? Let's carry it. Let's run with it. This seems fun. We'll just run with it. So this was a 5 gold skill, and we put it up to level 35 because that's where we think we're going to get with Ranger Darien. And my skill points, my ability to put in more skill points will go up at level 30. Sorry. There we go. Okay. And then let's go over here, and we're gonna pick up our other abilities now because we have a bit of gold. We have our skills figured out for the next couple levels. You know, this is kind of a good time to sit back and figure things out. All right. Blunt training, that's 10 gold. We wanted. It lets us have ability fighting with hammers. Now, I have done a little bit of video on this before, but I may do a more in-depth one. Oops, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the right place. Now we want to get back there. Now, the thing to look at is, if it's back there, how do you get back there? You need to follow the gray spots, and the gray spots that go there go under the green arches, right? So we're gonna run up the ramps. Here we go. I'll show you in just a moment. Watch, I'll go to show you and get completely turned around and lost, but we're gonna do this. All right. Now, I could have gone up the other ramp as well. These 2 ramps kind of lead to the same type of area. There's another gladiator. That one's level 130, so you have to get to level 130 to use it. You do not get haste potions or haste elixirs from your daily rewards. No one knows why. I don't even know if the devs know why. Here's the level 90 gladiator. There's a common chicken. You should find out if there are chicken collectors on your server. If there are, you can probably get money just by selling chickens. We're going to talk to this jester. He's going to sell us novelty ability, but not for an average. You can pause these, by the way, and look at what he says. Not for an average price. He wants it 63 because it is novelty ability. All right, here, let's look at this. Novelty ability. There you go. Effectiveness with brooms and sleds. It's also the effectiveness with Yule staves and sunflower wands and just any weird event weapon like that. It's going to be novelty ability. So, and your weapon ability will increase your damage, especially as your physical damage increases, but in general. And it will also increase your attack by 1 point per ability point. So 1 ability point equals 1 point in attack, and then it goes into the damage formula, which is a square-rooted formula, making it a whole different thing. By the way, if you want to know where my charm comes from, it's this guy. Now, you have to have the correct token, but no, I'm not wearing a blue charm. Browse charms, more colors again. So there's a hierarchy of colors, and white is the final color. Black is the second. So this is what I'm wearing right here. Flawless black charm of the Cabal. And that was the token that was needed for it. And in my fashion, flawless black charm of the Cabal. Okay. So there's 2 ability quests and the gladiator quest. You should be doing all of those. We will also deal with these quests at some point. This is the pet ability person, and then the mount ability person, I think, will have us pay them 100 gold or some such thing, and I don't want to go pay several hundred gold for no reason. I have a bit of spare gold, but not a lot, and I only have a bit of spare gold for things that I'm going to be buying anyway. So anyway, I hope that helps, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to comment with other ideas for things I need to be showing, or share this with newer players looking for tips. I will try to keep putting up new player tips for the foreseeable future, and sprinkle in some other interesting things. I do attempt to upload Celtic Heroes related videos every single day. Every now and then you get something out of the blue, like my Ninja Stars video or whatever. Mostly viewer requests, and I'll do some of those too. But yeah, anyway, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.